they told you to say that. They told you to talk about the black player. They didn't tell you to talk about the white player. When guys like myself and others and Twitter start applying pressure, I detailed out exactly what you was gonna do, Malika. But yeah, I detailed out exactly the way you guys were gonna handle it. Stephen A., you handled it the exact same way I thought you would, like a lion weasel. All them big words you use, boy, you mean to tell me you don't know how to report on an allegation without getting sued? You don't know how to speak about the investigation without getting sued? You know, something like this, how you would have did if it was a black player. You know, Dez Bryant been in the news for saying something about it. Let's just say Dez Bryant. You would have been like, oh, Dez Bryant, my brother, I love you, Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant is being investigated for battery. Now, I know he has a hot temper out there on the field, but Dez, allegedly, you cannot be putting your hands on people. And that's how you wouldn't have been sued, you little punk. You know damn well you would have reported on the accusation, the investigation, and everything surrounding it. The same way y'all do when anybody else get an investigation going on. That's a shame. Y'all a joke, really. And Stephen A. Smith, you so narcissistic that you can't never be wrong. That's why we know you all cap. Nigga, you can't be wrong about nothing. You always got to try to act high and mighty. Nigga, you ain't got a jump shot. You ain't high and mighty. You ain't got a crossover. You ain't got nothing. How you high and mighty? Because you got a mic? You's a punk-ass coward, Stephen A. Smith, because let me give y'all another example of what never would have happened. Stephen A. Smith was able to stand by a white man who slapped his wife in the face. So you telling me Stephen A. Smith was able to stand by Dana White, slapping his wife not once, but twice. Stephen A. was able to stand in solidarity, get on ESPN First Take with no backlash and say, Dana White is my friend. He's able to stand by this brother. Okay, let's flip the color of both parties. Let's say a black man of the same echelon as Dana White would have slapped a black woman like this. All right, YouTube, I'm not promoting violence. I'm just, because I know I said black woman and now it'll be backlash. So for parity's sake, situation's sake, let's say a black man, Floyd Mayweather, high stature, we catch him on camera, black woman. All black women would have been outraged. So there's one thing Stephen A. Smith would have never done. He would have never been able to go on ESPN and First Take and say, Floyd Mayweather is my friend. He would have never been able to stand next to a black man that hit a black woman and say he's their friend. Because guess what? Stephen A. has a black mama. Stephen A. has a black daughter. So what is Stephen Smith telling the world?